I'm Tessa. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Kirsten.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So you have about 10 to 12 minutes today to, get everything off your mind and let me know, what's going on with you right now. So you can go ahead and start.
Okay. So I guess there's a lot going on in like a lot of different parts of my life. One, my roommates, I live with 5 other girls. That's a lot of girls to live with.
Right.
Girls are kind of crazy on how I get together. And so it's like been good to get close with them, but like we had this fight over something stupid the other day, and it was just very annoying. Like I used my roommate's, like one of her dishes out of the kitchen, like because I thought we could all use the dishes in the kitchen.
Right.
And I left it there, didn't wash it right away. She got really mad, and like she took all of her dishes and like put them in her room and locked them away. And I just thought that was like kind of immature, like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of just coming to me and talking to me about it. So I'm just kind of annoyed with my roommates, and then just, like, I'm 22 years old, and I just feel like that's not something I should have to deal with, is the drama of roommates.
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
That's overwhelming.
Yeah, it's very overwhelming. Like I said, like, I just feel like I shouldn't have to be dealing with that, and I just have other things on my plate, like graduation in a few weeks. I just got back from spring break this weekend, and I went home to see my parents the last day of spring break when I got back, and they kind of sat me down and had to talk about, like, I'm going to be on my own in a few weeks when I graduate, and school loans are going to start popping up, and I need a job, and paying rent, and all of this stuff, and these are all things that I knew that I was going to have to deal with, but I guess that it didn't really hit me.
Right, so it just sounds like you're really stressed out right now.
Yeah, I am stressed. I'm stressed about money. I'm stressed about getting a job. I'm just stressed about the future, I guess.
Right, so have you thought about what you're going to do after graduation?
Well, that's another thing. My major, I'm not really sure that I actually want to do that, and so I'm having second thoughts, which is not good when you're about to graduate. But right now, I think I'm just going to try to get a job somewhere, I guess, and just wait it out and see if maybe I can get a job in my field that I actually enjoy. But I don't know, I guess there's just second thoughts coming with that too.
So you're confused, is what I'm hearing.
I am confused because at the beginning of like my schooling, I thought that I wanted to do one thing, and now I'm like having second thoughts, and it's very confusing because I think that when you're in college, like, you grow so much too, you almost become a different person, so maybe that's why it's kind of confusing. I don't know. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of things happening. Also, so like my roommates and a couple of my other friends, like, I'll have boyfriends. Like, one of my friends just got engaged. One of them is like getting married this summer, and it feels like everyone's also already ahead in that part of life.
Right.
And I'm just the one back here, like, hey, what am I gonna do? Like,
so you seem to be feeling kind of left out.
Yeah, I am. I'm kind of just lonely, and I think also just confused with that too. Like, why am I the one that's behind? Like, did I do something wrong in like my school or just in life or how I grew up? I don't know. Like,
right, and that's understandable, that you feel that way.
Yeah, everyone else is just like already, it just seems like they're way ahead. So, yeah.
Yeah, so do you want to give me some more examples, as to why you're stressed out about school? Like, is it your classes, do you have a heavy load this semester? What's going on with school right now?
I guess always towards the end of the semester, it gets a little rougher. Right. Like, finals coming up, a lot of papers, like with my major, like we don't have as many tests, but we have like a lot of presentations, a lot of papers, and it seems like we have to write a paper every single week, or more than one, and so that's just very overwhelming for me. And yeah, and I guess in graduating, it's extra stressful.
Definitely.
Because not only is it the end of a semester, it's the end of all semesters. So so I think that, and then, like I said, just getting out into the real world, like, I think is going to be hard. So that's also on my plate. The
Right. So
roommates.
have you lined out any internships, or do you just want to jump right into the working field?
Yeah, maybe that's part of my problem of just I haven't looked ahead. Like I didn't start early enough looking for jobs. I don't really have
Mm-hmm.
anything lined up right now. I had an internship interview, but that got turned down, so that was also another bummer on top of everything.
Right, and that sounds like that's very discouraging.
Yeah, it was because I thought it was like I thought it was gonna be that thing that was gonna like, okay, give me a little boost, and then
To
it
get you
didn't
started.
happen. Um, but I guess right now, like, there's always fast food jobs and stuff like that. But I have a college degree. I'm 22 years old. Like, I don't want to be doing that.
Right.
So I think that's adding a little more on top of my plate too, just because I want to, like, have a job, like a good job. You know what I mean. Like, I have an opportunity to work at a bank. Not my ideal job, but it would pay more than just it would be a job that I would get because of my qualifications, having a degree and stuff like that. So
So what is your degree in?
it's in education.
Education.
Yeah. So I don't have any, like, I haven't interviewed or anything for any school jobs. And like I said, like, that's partly my fault. And, but like this banking job, all you have to have is a college degree,
Mm-hmm.
and that is something that I have as kind of like a backup plan if I need it.
Yeah, definitely.
But then, of course, I need to start looking at like teaching jobs around locally if possible, and I may have to move somewhere if there are no openings.
Right. So
So
are you willing to make that leap?
I may have to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not necessarily. I mean, I have like friends here and I have family here, and so that would be tough. But sometimes I guess you have to sacrifice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Like,
do.
especially like just in certain fields too. I think it's harder to get jobs. So hopefully there will be openings around here. But if not, yeah, I think that I would be willing. Like if it's a good job, I think I would be willing to move. Um, yeah.
Right. So what are you expecting to get out of these sessions? As we continue to meet, if you want to continue to meet, what do you want to get out of these sessions?
I think that maybe I just want like some peace of mind. Sometimes with all this stress and confusion and just everything happening at once, I am overwhelmed and sometimes feel like I'm kind of crazy.
Right.
And so I think that this kind of helps me just like think through things and like know that I'm not crazy. I know that it's just problems I need to work through, and like so like talking with you is helpful because I can just like, lay out every problem, and hopefully we can sift through like each problem specifically.
Right. And sometimes saying it out loud, you figure it out on your own.
Yeah, that's true. Like it's like almost happened today, just like talking through it. I'm like, oh, maybe I could do this to resolve that, maybe I could do this to resolve that. So like just I think maybe self-reflection on it, and yeah, just having someone to listen, not having all that jumble in your head. You know what I mean?
Right. So we have about 2 more minutes left. If you want to just, do you have anything else? Any?
Let's see. I think on top of like everything that I've told you about the future that I'm stressed about, I'm also having problems with like paying rent right now. So because I'll be leaving town, like or probably like I probably won't be living here after I graduate. Like my job like let me go since I won't be here anymore after I graduate. So I don't have a job right now. So I'm also trying to pay rent, and so that was another part of my parents' talk. It was just like you're gonna have to. Yeah, fun. It's not. It's just.
And realizing,
it's just
what you've been working for 4 years, it's here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. So I guess just the stress of paying rent, getting everything done, getting papers signed for graduation, just getting all that information and to the university.
It's actually sinking in now, right?
Yeah, it's really sinking in, and yeah. So I guess just peace of mind is what I'm looking for with that.
Okay. Well, we'll get some things together, and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time.
All right. Thank you so much.
See you later.
Bye.